Hi everyone, welcome back to Amber Marie and AZ. Crazy week. Not as much stitching as I would have liked, by any means. I'm not sure that you can see them. In fact, I know you can't see her. Come here, sugar. That's little ladybug right there. This is Spooky Doo hiding down here. And here is Greasy. Fluffers is right there, and Spirit is out in the living room with my son. Not Tiny. I took her. She was staring out the window at the very wet Arizona landscape. Again, this Friday we had another, well, Thursday and today, we had another full 24 plus hours of constant rain. Strangely enough, it snowed in Scottsdale, which is part of our valley that just doesn't get snow. And they had 4 to 6 inches of snow on the ground. It's been really cold here. So we've gotten the remnants of everybody's winter storms. It's freezing here. Needless to say, I'm staying in the house because my grandson gave me a cold. Fun stuff. So I've not been feeling all that well, and it has not been a super stitchy week because of it. However, when my daughter came to finally pick him up on Monday late afternoon, she finally brought what she said was going to be a Christmas present for me, which turned out to be, Mom, do this and then give it back to me so I can hang it up in my house. It's kind of funny, and when you see it, you'll understand. But let's start with what I told you I was going to be working on. And then a very happy thing that happened. Brave Spirit, which I got from my friend Bridget Friedman in Indiana. This piece is a piece that saw quite a bit of progress. Quite a bit. And my friends in Scotland are all laughing at me because I was stitching this in hand. It's such a big piece and the cloth is so soft that it was much easier to do it that way. I finally moved it over to a hoop, but it started out in hand for quite a ways. So as you can see, where this 798 is, this was completely empty. None of this was there. This big, huge area, which is close to 1,000 stitches. So that made significant progress. Significant. I'm very pleased with that. And now it will go back in its bag because I can't really stitch today. I have so much stuff going on. Something very, very, very important made its way back to me finally. Finally, the stitching frame that my dad had bought me around 20 years ago, which had my snowy piece in it, also known as Spring Break by Custom Crafts Inc. Let me grab something. Sorry about that. We got shifted by wet, muddy babies. Your Spirit for you. And of course, the fluff. Okay, so what I want to show you is my snowy piece. This is what Spring Break by Custom Crafts Inc., which I call Snowy, because it looks like my Snowy, is going to look like when it's done. It's home! And I got to work on it, which made me so happy. Only this page and one more page of background at the top row. Growling puppies. And then I'm going to start working on Snowy himself. So, guys, sorry about all the shifting and stuff. It's just that day. That's all the stitching I got done. What my daughter brought, and let me promise you, I am not going to pull a Stitcherista and stop stitching and do this primarily. No. And I'm not saying she completely stopped stitching. I'm just saying, no. It's an interesting break, but it really hurts my back. Really hurts it. Hoping I don't have to take the cover off of it. This is, of course, diamond painting. But this is one of 5 panels to this piece. The sad part is, one of the panels was not in the box. And we cannot get a hold of anyone in the company because it was a gift to my daughter or however she purchased it or whatever. Anyway, I don't know. But we don't know what company it was purchased from versus who manufactured it. We know who manufactured it. Can't find a way to contact them. I have tried and tried and tried all week. And no luck. So I did a tiny little bit of it, which was this little bit at the bottom late Monday night. Let me see. There we go. Get past the glare. This little bit. And then the rest of it I did Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, along with stitching. So I'm going to get as much as I can of this done today. And that way, over the weekend, I can get back to my stitching and relaxing and enjoying my time. That is really all there was this week. I got most of my things back. Sadly, my dad's truck was sent to impound. My father-in-law is such a nice person. So I've made it very clear that it needs to be retrieved and towed to my new home so that we can do the restoration process on my truck and get it up and running and everything fixed. I got all but two things from the house that were very, very important to me. I got 2 of my iron skillets back, but I did not get the 3rd iron skillet with the lid that I went all the way to Mexico 20 plus years ago to get. Because that's the only place that I could find a lid that would fit it properly, and that was a domed lid, which was what I wanted. So I need those back, and the remainder of my empty frames for my stitching. That's it. Beyond that, the things that came home were the things that were the most important to me, outside of my puppies, of course. So I'm very pleased with that. I just want my truck back. And those last 2 items. If I get those back, I'll be very, very, very pleased. And anything beyond that's just gravy. It's just gravy. So, and if I don't get them back, there's nothing I can do. I got the majority of the most important items to me that were physical and monetary. But I don't have the kind of money to get it out of impound, and my father-in-law is responsible for this. It was on his property. The house went to auction and was sold through foreclosure, which we kept telling him was coming. He didn't listen. He thought he could avert it, and I warned him there was no way that was going to happen. The bank wasn't going to let that happen. He told me I didn't know what I was talking about. He found out he was wrong. Excuse me, which is the norm between me and my father-in-law. I'm always wrong according to him, and then he finds out I wasn't wrong. It's just the way it is, folks. And that's why I'm not there anymore and not doing it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I have nothing left to deal with this struggle in their family anymore. I'm out of energy. It made me sick all the time, which only added to my chronic illnesses, so that's over. As far as me dealing with my father-in-law at all, I'm done. On that note, the puppies are doing great. My son had a good week without seizures, thank God. Buggy had a good week, no incidents with her. The house is as usual clean and great, and my son made fabulous burgers for dinner last night. I have taken a few days off of cooking and cleaning because there hasn't been any cleaning necessary. I'm just exhausted and sick, so I'm sure that my girls in Scotland are laughing their heinies off at me when they see this because of the diamond painting and the fact that, yeah, not really my thing. I'm doing it because I promised I would. But I may eventually order one that is something I like and see if that maybe works better for me. I'd love this image if it were complete and were staying with me, but it is neither. So it really, I just hurt my back constantly working on it, which sucks. And I'm really a stitcher in every single way. Knitting, sewing, quilting, cross stitch. I'm a stitcher. It's what I do. It's what makes me happy. I love fiber arts. And that's it for the week, guys. My plans are to get a lot more work done on Brave Spirit and on Snowy, and do some more work on Music Teacher's House if I can fit it in, and to finish this panel of the diamond painting this week. because I don't have anything else going on this week, thankfully. Not until the 1st, and then that will be an incredibly busy day. Running all over our area of town to get our grocery shopping done and our bills paid, and that's it. And then it takes me a couple of days to recuperate from that. So, I hope you all have a great stitchy week and just a great week in general. And I want to thank everybody for your comments and your likes. It really, really makes my day when I get those. Thank you if you're a returning subscriber. I'm sorry I didn't do this at the beginning of the video. It's been crazy this morning. And for my new subscribers, thank you so much. Gigi subscribed to my channel. I thought she knew about my channel. And we've been chatting on Facebook. It's been wonderful. She's a complete sweetheart. I believe her channel name is Gigi in Stitches. If you're not watching her, you should. She does things that are very different from mine. And she does a lot of stitching. And she's just fabulous. She really is. She's a very, very sweet lady. As always, my thoughts and prayers are with all of you. I hope you have a wonderful week. God bless you. Bye-bye.